Okay. Yeah, damn it. Okay, so hello and welcome to tonight's live stream. I'm probably gonna do 1 or 2 hours, depending on how things go and how I feel. Sorry about the interruption there. I just decided I actually just checked the stream info and I updated that and beforehand. And when I went back to it, it was reset, so I kind of tried to fix it. Now, yeah, why Battle for Wesnoth? Well, one, because I just felt like doing it. It's a game I know quite well, or reasonably well, and I have actually also checked my channel statistics, and apparently you guys love the Battle for Wesnoth. It constantly sits as one of the most viewed series of the channel, so I figured, why the hell not? At least people are viewing that. Also, I'm kind of curious as to the campaign I was recommended. So today we're going to get into another campaign game, and we're going to play... where did I put it? Yeah, the Amaranthine Stone. This is one I also liked a lot, which I have not finished yet, but I do absolutely enjoy it. Very, very long campaign, as you see, 31 scenarios, but today we're going to play the Amaranthine Stone, which has been recommended ages ago when I let's played the series. When I let's play the game, rather, not the series. I forgot the guy who recommended it. I will look it up later. But yeah, it has been recommended, and I have not played that yet. I have not looked into this campaign, so I have no idea what to expect. I'm in here completely blind, well, mostly. But it was said that the campaign adds quite a lot of stuff to the game, so we'll see what's brilliant for. As usual, I'll go with the normal difficulty setting, in the hopes that it's not going to be too brutal on me. Now, I think the last time I played Battle for Wesnoth was pretty much around Christmas last year, when I was doing the Christmas special. And speaking of that, I don't know what I'll do for Christmas this year. Maybe I'll try that again. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll do something else. Maybe there will most likely be a Christmas special. I probably don't want to do a Halloween thing because it's I don't know. It's just not a holiday here, or not such a big one. It's kind of slowly creeping over from the US and from England, but it's not a real holiday here. So people rarely go around and trick or treat people here. Okay, back to back to this. It is said that in the first time the world was covered in forest. From sea to sea, from north to south, all the land was green. And in that time, elvenkind held sway. First born among the races, the civilization spread across the whole of the world. The dwarves kept largely to their subterranean citadels deep within the earth, the drakes to their mountain fastnesses to the south. Thus, the three great races lived in peace. In that time, it is also said that the Creator gave unto the elves the Amaranthine Stone. Imbued with the light of creation itself, the stone was the source of all light and magic in the world. So long as the stone remained in their care, the legends say, darkness could never fully prevail upon the earth. That's fair enough. Then came the younger races, the darker races, orcs, trolls, goblins, and men. As they increased in numbers, they trespassed upon the sylvan sanctuaries of the elves with ever-increasing frequency. The fair folk, living in harmony with nature, were never very numerous, and as time went on they retreated from the world, returning to the birthplace of their race. Aranathe. They dwelt in isolation, protected by mountains so vast and inhospitable that even the trolls would not make their homes among them. The elves shut themselves off from the world beyond, and so faded into legend. As did the Amaranthine Stone. Yet there were those who still remembered. I believe you could do this in way less slides there. Anyway, we're in for Prologue, Aranathe, Temple of the Stone. Now, this prologue is fully animated and is not a playable scenario. It's intended to be viewed in full screen mode and at 1.75 speed. These settings can be accessed by clicking the preference button on the main menu. Thanks for telling me that now. We're gonna play that because I want to know what happens here. So, okay, play it. Lawmaster Nathaniel. Yes, priestess. Know you the whereabouts of my daughter? Princess Elithiel attends her studies in the Hall of Records. My daughter spends entirely too much time with those dusty old scrolls, I think. She is yet young, priestess. It is only natural that she be curious about the world beyond our borders. As you say, Lawmaster. And when are Sion and the others due back from the hunt? By the way, if you want to say anything, I do have the live chat window open, so just go ahead. Several days yet. Thank you, Lawmaster. Please do not let me keep you further. Very well, my lady. I bid you good night. And to you as well. Okay. Drakes, we have travelled far and all for this moment. The time to strike is near. Nigh. Remember why we have come. Lord Akelin's forces should be in place by now. Move quickly, waste no time. Yes, Lord Marshal. I'm sorry if I do the voice acting horribly. You're just wasting 2 gold there. Drakes! We're under attack! Arise! Arise, elves of Aranathe! Arise! Arise indeed. They didn't seem impressed. That was unnecessary. What is this commotion? Oh, sorry, that's the guy. What is this commotion? The alarm has been raised, Lawmaster. We're under attack! Look to the northeast. Is that fire I see? Interesting, my phone just informed me that I am apparently live streaming. The forest is burning! It is indeed. Drakes! Belidithiel, warn the priestess. The rest of you with me. Yes, Lawmaster. Priestess, we are being attacked. Wasn't that the Lawmaster earlier? What? How could this be? None but ourselves know the hidden way through the mountains. They are drakes, priestess. They have flown across the mountains. But why? We have never known enmity with Fire's children. My lady, I know not. Quickly, summon Vastron and Awen. We must protect the stone. At once, priestess. So, that would take an awful lot of moves. Mother, what's happening? I heard noises. We are being attacked, child. Return to the tower at once. Hide, quickly now. Attacked? By who? Where are Vastin and Awen? They'll protect us. I have already sent for them. Now go. I don't want to go. What will happen to you? I am the priestess of Aranathe. I can take care of myself. It is you that I'm worried for. Now do as I say. What's that light thing? Blink, keep her safe. I suppose Blink agrees. I mean, he's a glowing cube. What's he supposed to do? What are they? Drakes. I think those are mermaids. I was considering if those were Naga or mermaids. They're burning the forest. Vrulu, swim quickly, warn the priestess. Yes, mother. You, Drake. I thought she was asking why they would do that, but just don't, I guess. Mother, no! Go, Vrulu, protect the stone. So why are those here? I thought this was like elves only country. Make haste to the temple. Okay. They are coming. They must not pass. Kyrian, Lord Marshal of the Drakes. So you know each other? Yes, Nathaniel. How long has it been since the last we met? A full millennia? Would that be a millennium? We were allies then, friends, and now you invade our lands, murder our people? Time changes all things, Lawmaster. Now stand aside. Lizard, I will die before I let you pass. So be it. That doesn't seem to impress him. At all. Ah! Guttural sound. Quickly, to the temple before it's too late. So these lot are taking the scenic route, I see. Oi! You dare trespass upon this sacred place? Depart at once, or you shall know our wrath. It is you who shall know our wrath. Give up this, greenlings, give up the stone, and perhaps we shall let you live. Fiend! You were warned, Drake. None of those drakes seem to die, except that one. Oh, what's that? What are you? I haven't played this forever, so I don't recognize some of the unit sprites. Drakes, forward! You heard his lordship. Attack! Okay. Huh. I'm gonna say that is unrealistic. The RNG would never be that kind to me. Mighty. Impressive. Most impressive. Too bad you have to die. Second rank. Forward. I should have probably skipped that part. Vastrin, there are too many. Retreat to the temple. Yeah, I should have done that earlier. Guards don't get to retreat. Vastrin, Awen, thank the one. Are you harmed, the priestess? Is the princess safe? I am unharmed and Elithiel is safe for now. Priestess, the drakes, they're burning the forest. Lou, where is your mother? I'm not sure. She told me to come here to protect the stone, and then she attacked the drakes. Not attract the drakes. All alone. Priestess, I think she might be dead. No! If it is so, I swear I shall carve their wretched hides from their living flesh. We will find her, Velu. Do not be afraid. Yes, priestess. And where is Lawmaster Nathaniel? I would say he got grilled. Nathaniel has fallen, as are those who sit with him. They would never only take 6 damage from that. Okay. If those units were that good. Oh my god, I would never had such a hard time in many of those campaign levels. Stay back. Come no closer. Kyrian, why have you done this? The Drakes are a noble race, or so I thought. We do as we must, Aelian. We all do as we must. Now surrender the stone, and I vow no further blood shall be shed this night. Since the first time our people have stood guard over this most sacred artifact, we will never allow it to be taken. It is no more than a shining trinket, a bauble. If it held the power which legends say, how could we have come upon you so easily? Its powers were merely superstition. Would you die for nothing, priestess? No, not for nothing, Kyrian. But I will die for this. As you wish. What was that? Bastrin. Yeah, I think he's done for. Why did anyone grab the stone? Also, I would have to agree, the security measures here seem to be a bit lacking. We had 4 guys guarding all of this stuff. Verlu, flee! Save yourself! I swore to protect the stone. I would never run. Just grab the brave thing and dive away? Such courage. Such a waste. Noble Vastrin, fair Awen, all have fallen. We are a people of peace, Kyrian, but you have left me no choice. Upon the earth you have spilled innocent blood. In the sight of the moon you have committed abominable murder. So now, let earth and moon be thy judges. And now we are talking. Give up the stone, sea whelp. No. Never. And you shall join your mother in death. I shouldn't have added that. Okay. So, Is that... What has happened here? The forest. It's been burned. Alindra, I fear your dream held truth. I feel death in the land, flowing like a shadow at twilight. Something terrible has happened. Let us hie up unto the temple. Hie? Says a verb? Never seen that before. Sion, you're back. But you're not supposed to be. Alindra had a dream of ill portent. We abandoned the hunt and journeyed through the night. Princess, what has happened? The drakes attacked us. What? Why? The stone. They took it. They killed Vestrin and Awen and Lormas Lethaniel and Rulu and... No. Please, you have to come. Mother's been hurt. I've done what I can, but take us to her. Where was the glowing cube thing? Elithiel, who is there? Mother, you're supposed to be resting. When you are the priestess of the temple, you may tell me to rest. Until then, there is work to be done. Come, child, help me to the altar. I do certainly see why they wanted to do this at 1.5 speed. My lady, Princess Elithiel has told us of the attack. What must we do? All my daughter has told you is true. Kurian, Lord Marshal of the Drakes, attacked us in the night. They have stolen the amaranthine stone. These are grave tidings, priestess. But why would they do this? I know not, Galomir. I know only that Kurian would not have acted thus, save in service to his sovereign, Kai Kirin, King of the Drakes. If Kai Kirin is still King of the Drakes, we have dwelt in isolation for over 1,000 years. Perhaps Kurian himself is now king? Perhaps, but it matters not. Nor does the why of it. They have taken the stone and it must be returned. Not only for the sake of the world, but for the sake of Aranathe itself. Only the power of stone has caused it to remain ever summer here. Even now the snows encroach. If the stone is not returned, then soon all light shall fade from the world, and Aranathe shall perish. Then we must find it and bring it back. True, my daughter, but you shall not be among those who seek it. What? Why not? Peace, Elithiel. I am the priestess of Aranathe, as well as your mother, and in this you shall obey me. But I want to help, it's not fair. Was it fair when the Drakes slew Vestrin? And when Awen fell, was this also fair? And what of brave Rulu? Was her death fair? No, my child, fair is no part of this world, nor of this life, save what we will make it so. One day you shall be priestess of the temple, and you are needed here. With Vestrin and Awen gone, I am the eldest warrior. I shall go. Yes, Galomir. As one who has lived beyond Aranathe before the isolation, your experience is needed. But it is not upon you that I lay this quest. Sion, I lay this quest upon you. What? And your sister Alindra shall go with you. What? Sion, are you not our greatest hunter? I am, priestess, but I was born in Aranathe. I have never been beyond our borders. Still, a hunter you are, and a hunter we need. Galomir shall be your guide in the world beyond. A world he hasn't seen since 1,000 years, I might remark. Alindra, Was it not your dream that brought you back to us? How did you know that? It was I who sent forth that call, but it was you who heeded it. You shall journey with Sion and Gallowmere, and aid them as you may. Yes, priestess. Elithiel, you would do well to learn from Alindra. She serves her people with no thought of herself. One day you must do the same. Now go forth and make what preparations you require. The 3 of you leave upon the next dawn. So I would say that's the first scenario. It was quite a bleak start. There's a lot of bloodshed here. With the coming of the new dawn, Sion and his companions gathered those things they would need for the long journey, along with those of their people who would be accompanying them. They said their farewells and set out, leaving Aranathe by the southern gate. The mountains which surrounded the hidden valley would take months to cross, if they could cross at all. Even for the elves, who knew the hidden pathways, it was an arduous journey. At last, on the evening of the 7th day after their departure, they emerged into the lands beyond. They were the first elves to have set foot in the outside world in over 1,000 years. Oh, there we go. "7 days in the snow and the freezing winds. Thank the one we are through. Gallowmere, how far is the Drake homeland?" "Karesh Kar lies many leagues to the south. We have many days' travel ahead of us." "Look there, to the south. I see lights." Dogs, apparently. "It is a human settlement. Was this here before Gallowmere?" "Nay, it was not. Yet long has it been since I have been here. So short-lived are the lesser races that entire dynasties may have risen and fallen in that time. Not here. Look further on, to the southwest. What make you of it?" "Oh, goblins. Haha! Goblins! They will wait for nightfall and then they shall attack. The humans will be taken unawares. Surely they will perish. Then let us aid them." You will find on your recruit list. These units will be of particular use in later scenarios. Okay, so we only get 4 elven shamans, and that will be it. Okay. So we'll probably grab those villages here. Then let's recruit the elven shamans, since we only have those 2. And go with a scout. Let's go with 2 scouts. Ah, close. I was about to scroll down. Oh, okay, thank goodness the game actually captures the mouse cursor. Otherwise I would have a bit of trouble scrolling left, or scrolling right. Because that's something the game doesn't quite like. Okay, we must avoid the humans from being, or the human leader from being killed. And he has picked the worst outpost ever. "Goblins, sound the alarm!" Can I have a dog? What would a dog do? Okay, let's see. Those guys can move there. There. We'll take over some more villages here. This one. I'm probably not going to leave too many to the humans because they only have like 1 recruitment spot, so I don't think there's much of a point in that. Okay, let's go with 2 archers and... Okay, I actually wanted to recruit a scout, but apparently a fighter, but I won't get any of those. So we might be a bit underrepresented in the scout department. The fighter department, but I guess we'll make do somehow. At least I can finally stop my terrible voice acting. Although nobody complained about that in the Let's Play series, so I suppose it's okay. I wonder if the Goblin boss has an own unit description. I love reading those. They're like one of my favorite things in this game. It's bigger, stronger, meaner Goblin. Okay, that's rather anticlimactic, but I'll take it. Okay, now you... there. Oh, that scout here taking over some more villages. And maybe also the shaman. Because we can. And now off we go. Now one thing I've been kind of told about this is that we will see a kind of a variety of units. And quite a lot of new concepts. I think it was this campaign that was mentioned in that regard. So again, I have no idea what to expect, but I am quite positively surprised. I mean, they did apparently put a lot of effort into that. That's always a good sign. It's also nice that we only have to fight goblins for now. It would have been nice if they hadn't stolen that kill from me. Okay, now we want to be careful with those spearmen because they will tear our scouts to shreds. So for now we'll fight this, making most use of our movement range. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Okay, put you there. And I have to make sure not to lose any of the loyal units here. That's the most difficult part. Kind of want to surround my healers. 30% cover here is not great. By any stretch, is not great. Okay, 7-4. It's quite a fair amount of damage we could be taking. I'll do that one. Okay, that's a kill. That is a confirmed kill. If we entangle that. Great. Now... I suppose I'll have to sacrifice that, or potentially have to sacrifice this one scout. But I would say it's for the sake of keeping everybody else alive, so that should be okay. I wonder if those humans were even aware of the elves there. I suppose that question will be addressed later on. Kinda wanna attack... Yeah, let's actually go with that. Die, foul being! They are hideous. Wait until you see the orcs. Okay, do you have any units left to move? It would not appear so. I might, however, have to... Ouch! That hurt! Stop it! Yep, that scout was lost. I think it's better them than my leaders. Although, yeah, those two scouts, well, they're kind of sacrificial units. I rarely find myself able to keep them alive, actually. I'm a bit ashamed of that, but that's just how things go, you know. Okay, the goblins have a few villagers by now. I'm not too thrilled about that, to be honest. Okay, if we could get... We need to kill one of those. At least one of those. Okay, could that... No, that won't be enough. I suppose that's the end of that scout. Now if we move you there and put you in that, then let's entangle a bit. We can then move you over there, which would not actually solve anything. Could have that. Okay, that was not an undesirable result, because we now got a kill. Okay, now you. Actually, if you go and kill that, we should actually be able to extract that scout. Or not. It would also appear that this is a swampy area. Totally didn't notice that. It's risky, and the risk was not rewarded. Yeah, that's what I meant earlier, when I said the RNG is never that kind to me when I play the Drakes. Or the elves, for that matter. I kinda don't want to lose that elven shaman. Because as the blurb just said, those seem to be kinda precious. Now I might have wanted to leave my my command up in the fortress. Because now we are actually raking in money. Oh, so now he's dodging stuff. Great. Yeah, kill those peasants. That's fine. Knock it off. We want to take out those guys. Preferably like yesterday. Okay, now you should have an easy time coping with this guy. There we go, free experience. Lovely. Okay, this one should be killed within the next turn, I suppose. Let's do this. Okay. That should be fair enough. Or not. Again, the RNG in this game is just downright awful at times. Let's hit that guy. If we could get more hits, that would be lovely. Okay, this one is standing in the open. 6-3 is... That's harsh. Okay, any more units we can move? Apparently not. I'm beginning to think I should definitely have left the command up in the fortress, but then again... I think we might be able to turn this around. I have to be careful with my heroes, though. They will have to rest in towns for a while. Okay, at least this shaman here is raking up experience. Now, if we could kill, say, this one. I was about to say, what kind of hunter are you that you don't hit anything? Maybe we actually get to drive the goblin leader out of his fortress. Okay, are those skirmishers? They are not, so they can't move through here. They also have slow... Oh, yeah. Ah, okay, that's trade. Forgot those were a thing. Okay, so those goblins might get killed, and they can't reach us. This guy also can't reach us, so we are pretty much approaching the enemy leader right now. And he just spawned a whole lot of goblins in. Not quite what I like to see. Also, the humans kinda suck at this. Now I'm a bit torn about this, because I would like to get back here. Also, is that a thing we can explore? Just two pieces of rubble here. Okay. How many turns would it take us to get 3 turns? That's a lot. That is actually quite a lot. Okay, you can't go there. I'm trying to make most use of my movement rate here. So if we put the shaman over there, we'll have that sorted out. Now you're pretty healthy, so you can go there. That one goes there. Yeah, I think we need more troops. I don't like doing this, but I think we have to. I'm not sure if I want to have this... Actually, no, let's undo this. Let's put you over here. And you in there. The rest will have to stay like this. Damn it! Okay, we'll try that again. Back to start. I will not move my leader out of this. We'll skip that. I will not move my leader out of this. I forgot that all villagers can't be killed. Okay, yeah, we'll ignore that, skip it. I believe we've seen all that. We have seen all that. Yeah, I know. Been there. Skip it. So again, we'll go with 2 shamans and 2 scouts. Okay. It's a wolf. Is that anything exploring? No, it's not. Great, we just wasted a turn. Go there. Okay, we'll have 1 archer and 1 fighter. Then we'll have to stay there, as much as I don't like that. The thing is, I don't like leaving my leader there when I don't really have money to recruit. Because he could be way more useful as a frontline fighter in those turns that he does not have anything to kill. Or rather, anything to recruit. And this would be nice if the human villagers had some sort of self-preservation instincts. I guess I'll have to leave some villagers for them, so they can just go in there and get healed and stuff. Okay, put that there. You go there. So yeah, I think that will keep them at least somewhat busy taking over villages. Maybe even this one here. Didn't I have a second scout? Oh yeah, I sent him there. Okay, So we have to engage the goblins. At least we get to use the forest. I might do something, or I might have to do something I don't particularly like. That is use the forest for cover. I use the village here for cover with a scout. Again, I don't really like doing that, but if it has to be, it has to be. We'll throw in some more fighters here. Also, interesting point here, Sion is his own unit type, so I think that's, yeah, they set this wall, or I forgot his name, sorry. Said this was kind of RPG element heavy, so I suppose it's similar to the Underburning Suns campaign, where your heroes actually gain certain traits and perks as they level up. Okay, let's attack that way. And finally, suppose with this. Great. Now you go there. And you finish it off with the bow. Good work, gentlemen. Do we want to put anyone here? I don't want to risk that, scout. Guess I'll have to. I really don't want to. He'd be away from a healer, which is something I don't like to do at all. So we'll just put him there. Okay, I think now that we have this one more unit, we'll move in. We have to. I have to defend those villagers. Wasn't there one over there? There's still one over here. So as long as we keep this guy alive, we should be okay. I wish they had something else than spearmen, though. So we have to kill those two, or lure them over. Ah. Okay. So if they keep spawning villagers, does that mean I won't lose that scenario? Would be interesting to know, just saying. Okay, great. Now you go there, I suppose. Actually, it would be probably a good move to move you back there. Oh, the options. The options. I'm not impressed with that. At all. I want to slow down this guy. Would be what I would say about this if we were hitting him. Oh, the RNG is not on our side today. At least we hit one of those. Okay, now I kind of want to kill this. But we won't be able to pull this off, so let's try this one instead. Come on. Ah. It's not quite how 50% look in my book, but I guess it'll have to do. Okay, this one. Forward or backward? Ah. I'll move him back. I suppose I'll spend the entire stream on this one mission. was not all the villagers yet. Okay, I think I would like to have another scout. Well, actually, we could move this scout over in there. It's a risky move because we'll sacrifice that scout, but at least we'd get to kill that rider. Okay, I need another archer. I kind of want to hit that one. Yeah. Okay, we've seen that, so I'm going to skip that. Come on, kill it! Ah. The RNG hates me today. it's so bad. It's one of those reasons why I kind of have to put this game down sometimes. Like, we should have hit at least one of those attacks. Seriously. Okay, this guy has low cover, so we should be able to... Yeah, you see where the odds are kind of askew. Let's do this. Seriously? I hate the RNG at times. We killed none of them. But I'm gonna keep in mind turn 6 could be a turn that might need some revisiting. Ooh, nice. We actually leveled up this guy. Wonderful. Ah, great. We'll go back to turn 6. Because I feel that if the odds were not that horrible there... we want an archer. Although I did like that we got the scout upgraded. And I'm gonna save scum this, so don't worry about that. Okay, you have to kill this. Great. Now, let's see. You need to go here. Look at that, now we're hitting it. All of a sudden we're hitting it. Still missing that one. All of a sudden it works. Isn't that a thing? Okay. Now, this guy. What are the odds here? 1 in 3 that he dies. This should be much more favorable. Yeah, 80. Let's kill this. And just keep slowing this one down. That was pretty atrocious. Any more units we can move? No. I do believe we'll lose the scout in this one. Or at least we'll not get him leveled up, sadly. Wow, look at that, he actually survived. Don't go in there! Stupid peasant! Okay. We should survive that. And there we go with our leveled up scout, which is now an Elvish Rider, not just a scout. We'll have you attack that. Just shoot it. We want the experience. Don't really care about the kill here. Now, if we get this one. I was about to complain again. Just saying, I was about to complain again. I'm afraid we have to go melee here, even though it means we are very likely to take a fair bit of damage. But we seem to be at least starving them of money. Okay, so can you kill that? Great, you did. Can you slow this one down? Can you slow him down? Yeah, just take him down a peg. But also, how comes you did not level up a single bit in over 1,000 years that you claim to have been alive? Actually, no, undo that. No, you can't reach that. Well, fine. Go there. So the next turn we should be able to reach the Goblin settlement. That is, unless he does not end up spawning 800 units on us. Okay, we can take his village now. So you take... actually take that village. You claim that one. We don't want him to make more money, so now we actually place our units a bit more strategically. I can't speak today. Just something I do believe I might say every live stream. Okay, now you go there. Put that one over there. You have to join... why does this one not actually... oh wait, brown is the allied village. Damn! I thought those were the enemy villages. What's that allied village? I should have read that. I admit that. Then again, those both seem to be brown in their flags or on their colors, so it's kind of hard to see. Although that might be more of a reddish. Let's see, player list, unit list, statistics? No. Oh, there was a unit list somewhere here. It's not that, actions? No. What is best possible enemy moves? Okay. I don't know what that was about. Oh, it's fine. It is fine, Laura. Okay, do I want to... I think I want to wait here this turn. Get the leader over there. Don't kill that. Please don't kill that. Ah, oh, so lucky there. I hope I can keep this at this one retry we had to take. And if this guy could spawn another village, I would be greatly appreciative, because I think those are kind of our extra lives. I don't like thinking of villagers as extra lives for my side, but I think we might have to. The unimpressive hit rates here. Okay, this one is pretty much safe to take out. Yet my unit still failed to do that. Come on. It's not that hard, is it? Probably want to keep that one there. I suppose I'll take out those ones because they should be easier targets. They should be, yes. Let's move these as far as we can. we still have an archer here. I totally forgot about that one. Why didn't anyone tell me? Alright, because nobody's watching. At least that was the generic archer. And that should have been a kill. That should absolutely have been a kill. Oh well, we'll get our kill this way. Or not. I was actually hoping to upgrade this Elven Shaman there. If we go with this. Great. Now we want to entangle this one. I'll try to focus their leader. Because we need to kill that one. The battle is essentially won once we get that done. Do I want to risk that? I think I have to. Can we can move around with that. So we'll do this. Okay, now hopefully this one goes down. And we'll start off with you. Again, not quite impressed. Okay, yeah. That guy, he has what? 50% defense. And he dodged at least, I would say, 60% of our attacks. So, something can't be right there. Yeah, that was to be expected. Well, now you're doing it. Woohoo, 10 gold. So we're all moving up to that now. And since this scenario was called That Is Humanity, I don't think they're that grateful. What are you? We are elves from Aranathi, deep within the mountains. Careful, Admon. The old Gran told me tales of their kind. They'll put the evil eye on you as soon as spit. Steal babies, they do. And eat some too, so I heard. The dog had something to say as well. Lies. Would you speak such falsehoods against those who just aided you? Aye, and as to that, we're grateful. All the same, best that you just be moving on now. We save your lives and you slander us and cast us out? This is an insult. It cannot be borne. Peace beyond. It was our choice to aid them, and our quarrel is not with the humans. You, Hadman, we shall do as you have asked, but in repayment for your lives, which we have surely saved, will you answer but one question? Aye, that I will, so long as just leave straightaways after. Great, we saved the rednecks. 8 nights ago, drakes attacked our home. Surely they came this way. Have you seen them? Where, Adman? It could be a trick. Their words are spells, and I'll cast your palsy on you as soon as you hears them. Or so as my old Gran said. Should totally kill that one. Ill luck they are. Quiet, that's enough from you two. Drakes, you say? They be naught but legend. Then I suppose you're kinda too. Nay, we've seen none of them, and I'm sure we'd be remembering if we had. For some reason I think I should have done this on Talk Like a Pirate Day. If legends you seeks, best you goes with a druid. He'd be the one to be asking to such. Now be off with yous. Tell us where to find this druid, and we shall leave you in peace. To the east, past the Felmarch Fens. It'd be hard to place that, but I reckons your kind'll have no trouble with ghosties and the like. I've done as you asked, now go. Very well. So at least we're heading east. That's actually, yeah, that is east. These humans look enough like us, but they are barbarians. I do not remember them being so primitive. The priest has always said that humans were almost noble at times, but I saw none of that. They are foul and ungrateful. I think we shall find that much has changed in the world since our leaving. We know where the drakes dwell, at Karesh and Ka to the south. Let us hasten there and leave these humans in their druid to their own devices. I like not the sound of this haunted swamp, nor do I. Still, while the priestess said the why of it matters not, I think different. Something more lurks behind this attack on Aranathe, and I would know of it. Besides, as Galamir said, much in the world has changed. Perhaps this druid can tell us more of what lies ahead. I agree. So be it, but I still like it not. Bear in mind, we cannot find the stone if we die before we ever reach Karesh and Ka. Come, the river flows east. Let us follow it to the fens. I would also say I don't like the idea of a haunted forest. And who would have guessed the princess is coming along, and a glowing cube comes as well. Quiet, Blink. The humans have dogs. They'll hear. And yes, I'm sure they came this way. It looks like a herd of wild gargantulas came through here. Sion isn't even trying to hide his tracks. Oi, who's there? Show yourself or you'll be sorry. Quick, Blink, hide into the forest. Go on, Chomper, old son. Must have just been a wind. The baddie's all gone for now. Hooray, we have emerged victorious, and we are going to start with the 142 money. That's gonna be coming in handy. We'll end the scenario here. And I suppose I'll try to do one more mission. Sion and his companions travel eastward, following the river. They avoided the other human settlements that they encountered, judging it best to eschew further interaction with such low creatures. When in short order they reached a branch in the river which ended in a vast, mist-shrouded swamp, they knew they had reached their destination. And I can't believe my luck I have to fight on that again. Ghosts of the past, okay. A pall lies over this place, a creature of darkness dwells here, I can feel it before us. Its soul cries out in sorrow at what it has become, but its heart is black as a moonless night, and its mind is as twisted and barren as a tree in the depths of winter. We should turn back. I agree. Courage, Alindra. We are elves of Aranathe. We will not turn back. Besides, Galamir is with us. How bad can it be? I fear that question shall answer itself before our journey's end, Sion. This land was once the realm of a sorcerer king in days of old. Baal Argan he was called, although when last I was here, it was not a fen. Our people fought many wars against him, alongside the dwarves and the drakes. I faced him myself twice, but he escaped both times. What happened to him? No one knows. One day he simply vanished. That is not very reassuring. Still, we must press on. Let us hie onto the other side and find this druid. Okay, there is right now some for a lot. Okay, so apparently this place is mostly constantly in the dark. I can't believe my luck there. So we have to get to the obelisk, or move to, or defeat the enemy leader. Let's see, where is... he's probably over here somewhere. Although this seems to be a place for a leader as well. Okay. Now, I think the first thing I want to recruit... Can I actually check for that obelisk quickly? The obelisk is somewhere on that end, so I suppose that's the obelisk. We have to get there. Great. Can you reach a village? You can't. That is also just great. There are also no forests we can hide in, which is not reassuring. Okay, let's get those two elvish shamans out of the way, or rather into the way. And now let's recruit... Actually, we want another scout. What are those things? Undead abominations. They are the corpses of those who fought here long ago, animated by some terrible power. I fear Elindra is right. There is some dark force at work here. Be on your guard. They are slow but unnaturally strong. Yeah, they also start at level 1, which is the upgraded version of them. Wouldn't you believe our luck? Okay, I think we'll have to try to get the shamans upgraded here as soon as possible, because I do want to have at least some form of heavy magic hitter. I think I'll also try to cluster the units up a bit. So, with the minor exception of the scouts, which we will probably try to... Okay, now, do I want to send 2 small groups? I think I want to. So we put them like this, and put you there. Will I get another shaman? I don't think I will. No. Okay, can we recall another shaman? We can. Okay, with the rest we'll just call in some scouts. One for there. I kind of want those villages. How far can you move? Up to there. That's fine. So we'll put those like that, and then we'll recruit again. I want some archers and some fighters, and I guess some more fighters, because those tend to die a bit more often. I don't know why. Somebody might be using them horribly. But yeah, they tend to die a lot more frequently. Ooh, Galomir has leveled up. As a player character, Galomir is his own unit type with 5 possible levels of advancement. His role is primarily that of a fighter, and his skills will be in that area. Make sure to check his unit profile with each new level to see what attacks and abilities he has gained. Okay. Oh, so we don't get to pick what he gains. In that case, let's check his profile. Okay, the description doesn't seem to change at all. So he gained nothing. He costs more now. And he requires 150 experience. Wow, that's a lot. That is substantial. Outside of that, we seem to be fine. Yeah, okay, and I think his attack's got a bit better. Yeah, quite a bit actually. Okay, now you move there. We'll just try to keep hitting that. Yeah. Right, I can't undo things here. I want to have this village here. Before anything else, I want to go to that village. Send one more fighter and I guess one more scout upwards. We have 2 shamans up there. And 3 down here, so I think this place needs a bit more defense. We'll have some archers and some more. And no more fighters. We're also losing money now, so we will send everybody down south-ish. Okay, and I hope they don't have bats, because I hate bats. Okay, now you go there. This guy will reach us, which is a shame. Oh, there is some foliage here. This is a small forest. Didn't think I'd see some of those, but we are in luck, it would appear. And I'll just try to get the free experience here. I'll try to avoid getting hit. This might have been a bad move. We might lose this guy. Oh, we won't. We won't because he decided to attack something else. Oh, that's level 1 corpse. Ha! Nice. Very nice. Now, if you move like so, and then attack. Excellent. I think I'll go with an English captain because leadership skills are generally very, very useful to have. Put you there. Okay, there's an enemy unit which cannot move up to that village, so we'll go there now. Wow, all the enemies there. Put you there. You're right next to that. So yeah, what worries me, considering I'm very, very likely to, or I suppose I will very likely meet a lich here. I'm a bit worried about that, because I'm not great with liches. Okay, Galumir has leveled up, so I don't necessarily want him to actually get the experience here. Instead, oh great, another one of those. Can't reach us though. Instead, I'll try to focus it on that shaman. Come on, hit it! Ah! Can you do it? Okay, we got at least 2 of them reasonably close to level up. I'm really protective about those shamans now. Because I know we only have those 4 we recruited. And after that we're done. And I think that's a very interesting mechanic. Although it also means we're kind of boned if we lose them. What the hell is that? Why are there alligators? You could have told me about those. Game. What the hell is a mugwump? A mudwump, rather. Why didn't anyone tell me about the alligators? Yeah, seriously. Okay, now I should have done that earlier. I should have moved this one there actually. How many health? He has a lot of health as well. This one's slowed down, so we could actually kill him. That was such a good use of my leadership skills. Are you guys even trying? Okay, can you kill that? You could if you were actually aiming for it. Okay, this guy won't reach us. You go there. I hope they don't have another of those here. Yeah, that was just a dick move. I'm gonna say that as it is. That was a dick move. We'll send this archer up here. Throwing units out of the blue at me. Okay, let's stay away from the swamp as far as possible. He says, standing right next to the swamp. Then again, in my defense, there is not much we can do to stay away from the swamp because the swamp is kinda everywhere. I could try to kill this, but I don't think my chances are that good. Again, that one has 2... yeah, I'll have to try. I'm so glad I tried that. Those level 2 units. Oh, and now you're killing them. And now you're getting killed. Also, I wish Galloway had leveled up to a different unit type as well. Do we have another scout? I have one scout here, and I lost those. Didn't I have 2 scouts up here? I thought I had 3 scouts when I started this scenario. Apparently I didn't. Ah, okay. Oh, fine. This thing has a pretty high defense, so that's still no excuse for that many misses. And I hope that's all the alligators that are there. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. Yeah, move on that. Take this guy with you. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Okay. So, we don't want to do that. Ideally, we'll only hit one of those. Probably won't. I was hoping for only one of those so I could use it to level up one of my shamans. Well, only one of those can reach me, so it should be fine. That in there. Ugh, a ghoul. There is a ghoul. I hate those. Okay, I hate most of the undead units, but ghouls are particularly nasty. Let's move that down here. No, let's leave those up or down. Let's go down. Okay, now we're getting into the annoying bits. They did spawn ghosts on us. I think it might be a good idea to just forego the enemy leader, because we currently don't have anything that can really deal with liches. We'll just try to get as much experience out of this as possible. With as possible being the keyword there. Are you even trying? Like, this thing is dodging everything. And it just gets better from here on, because we'll have to fight a ghost. Oh. And we don't have access to mages either, which makes this particularly difficult. Okay, that's one down. How far can those move? Not very. Okay, the obelisk is quite a bit away. How many turns do I have left? 19 turns left. Well, we should be able to do that. It's actually not that exceptionally far. There's also still quite a bit of movement to go. Okay, you move there. I probably should not have moved those 2 guys up there. I'm being perfectly honest. I should not have done that. I think I'll try to go around those. So we'll move you down there, and you, or rather up there, and you down there. Okay. I think this is one of the more tense moments in Battle for Wesnoth, when you only have a very limited amount of units, and you kind of have to make do with them. Also, that is one big hole. Why has that not flooded yet? Must be a humongous cave beyond that. Do I really have to fight those? I think I will. Let's not go with the draining. Although we have a better chance of hitting, so come on. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Ah, yes. Great, now if we could do that. And another. Of course that would not work. Can we finish it off with this one? Wonderful. Now all we have left is hoping there won't be another alligator somewhere down there. So I'm a bit torn now. On the one hand, I really want to have that experience. I really want to lure those guys down. But I really don't want to fight all of this. And again, it would be only 2 of those tops. Actually, we'll put the scout over there. At least he can see stuff. We'll put a healer right next to him. The injured units next to the healers, as we usually do. A healer next to the healer, the other healer next to that. And I think this archer will just have to stay there. Do not break the formation. There's a lot of them coming. I don't like that. But I generally dislike early undead battles because they're just so difficult when you don't have the right units to fight them. It's a lot easier when you actually have the humans or even the drakes, because those have like fire damage, or they can recruit mages. And they have those loyalists have those heavy infantry's, which are also pretty great, at least against the undead. That is perfect. Okay, now this would be great. 20%. 20% cover, that's very little. And that's putting it carefully. Kinda have to try though. Okay. Please, no more surprise alligators. That's my one wish in this game here. No more surprise alligators. Okay. That's fine. We can handle that. We can handle more undead. As long as they come in those solitary clumps. Like, this is going to be a bit difficult. I should not end my turn just yet. Knowing myself, I would probably mess that up. Okay, slow them down. That's good. And that won't hit them very hard, sadly. But we're getting there. We might actually get our first... I think I should go with an Elvish Druid then, because these guys can poison. And at least that would give us a way to cure poison on the go. Huh. Yeah, there we go, there's a poison. I've been expecting that. And I say expect, not looking forward to, for a obvious reason. Okay, if you could hit like both of those, yes. Great. Oh, we are not even asked if you... Well, fine. Fine, at least we do have a magical attack now. I would have also accepted having this one turn into a... into a shaman, and no, not into a sorceress. absolutely great. You go there. What do we do about that? I'm afraid we will lose this guy. I don't want them to lose to be lost to the plague. I think I'll have to try to kill this. Ooh, this is all dodgy. This is all very dodgy. I think I'm taking too many risks here. If I withdraw this one and move this one in instead, and hopefully kill this guy. Okay, we might have a chance of surviving this with most of the troops. Although I think this is wishful thinking. This may just be wishful thinking. Now we could try to bypass the enemy castle. We could also try to unite the troops, which might be actually a smart idea. So we'll do that. We'll try to unite the troops here. Put you there. You right next to... actually to keep the rear safe. So if we converge on this, which is where I suppose the enemy leader is, we could try to take him out, although it might take us more than 5 turns to do so. Yikes. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. We will get rid of the poison in this turn. At least we should be. Yeah, there we go. 2 cured. Now we do not get the healing out of this, because, well, we are... Ah, damn. Okay, because we are, after all, still... Well, it takes 1 turn to be cured of poison. Okay, we shouldn't have done that, probably. Of course that didn't go as planned. Now, if we hit this... Okay, that one's level 1. That guy as well. We may be able to kill one of those. We'll try this one. Okay, do we get another level up? Almost. That should be relatively safe. Okay, now you cannot be reached by this corpse, so if we hit that... This one can be reached, so... How far can that guy move? All the way over there. How far can those move? Not so far. So if we do this... We achieve absolutely nothing. Isn't that great to know? But we can actually do those with these troops here. Okay, can I can't undo that, sadly. Okay, move. You just go there. We won't be able to kill those, so... Yeah, I think I just sacrificed this elvish fighter here, which is a shame. Ah, damn it. We lost on Shaman. The RNG again. The RNG again, it's so great. will definitely level this one up now. There's a level up. So we now have 2 druids. I was totally hoping for at least 1 sorceress, though. Would have been all we needed. I have to withdraw this guy. Oh, that is a magical attack, great. No, it's not magical, it's just okay, great. Now you go there. At least that hit in the first try. Let's soften them up a bit. I'm so glad. Well, actually, I'm not, but you get my point. Okay. Do I want to risk that? I actually don't, but I can't move this guy away there. So I suppose this one will be dead next turn. I might as well sell the life as expensive as possible. Damn it! Ah, okay. Yeah, we have been defeated, so let's go back to this turn and try to see if we can do it any other way. I think this is actually a good move. Let's start in on this side here. So I think that is necessary. That might also be reasonably good. I don't think they're even trying. I don't think they're even trying to hit. Sometimes. I really shouldn't risk those so readily. I kind of want to move Sion out of the way. If this guy weren't there... Now, it doesn't really matter where we put it, but if I put the druid here, she should be able to protect Sion, and she should also be able to tank at least one of those hits. Yeah, I think that level up is also necessary. Now, how would we go about this one? I think I'll save him for now. And go around that way. If you guys have any suggestions, any ideas how to better do this, go ahead and put them in chat. Okay, I think that is the most we can kill here. Yeah, this guy would be dead anyway, so... I like how the AI is reasonably smart about their mode of attack. Because they know if they attack in range, that wouldn't have gone well for them. However, this is not going very well for us either. Okay, now this guy is almost at level up, so let's just hit this. Oh well, fair enough. Okay, now you put him there, so he'll protect our general. Okay, if we put those like so, we'll actually gain the leadership bonus. Something I tend to forget sometimes is that you don't lose your action if you use the leadership. Like, it does not count as actually this guy fighting, so he can still move after he used his leadership, unless of course you attack with him. Can you? No, you can't reach a spot next to a druid. That would be amazing though. What did you see? This? No. Anything else up here? Oh, over there. I'll probably end the stream after this mission, by the way, so just a heads up. I mean, it's kind of late here. It's about what? Yeah, 1:45. That is late. And I kind of aim for like 1 or 2 hours. We'll do 2 hours. Okay, now. Actually, yeah, you attack that. And then we'll just finish it off with the druid. Now I could try to actually dispatch like a druid and a few units to get here. Let's put this guy here. You go there. Onto that village. Yeah, it should be safe. It should be safe. Undo that. We'll send this one up here. Then we'll have a look at this castle here. There is no enemy leader up there. That's unexpected, to be honest. He might be up here, so the game might have considered the fair move of letting me fight against someone who only has 1 tile to spawn units on. Enemy leaders hardly move. That's kinda nice. It's also kind of a disadvantage, but they rarely move. So if they're on this castle here and this one is completely free, I do believe they will not move away from their original castle, which is fine. It's not a complaint at all, mind you. When I say the RNG in this game sucks, that is a complaint. I do think you should not really argue about that. I mean, it's kind of objectively right, you know. But anything else? No. I still love this game to bits, mind you. And the response I get from you also tells me that you do as well. Hit it. No enemy unit sighted. I mean, I kind of doubt that the this ominous king or warrior king who is supposedly lost here is just a walking corpse. So I don't really want to meet him. But I also kind of want that money bonus. Because it's a money bonus, and then bonus money never hurts. Unless it is flung at you at high speeds also. Okay, there are 3 corpses right next to that. 2 of them could reach me here. So if we move like and keep those two safe. Like this. I hope we survive that. It would be a shame if we weren't. I will leave this uncommented. On the bright side, we are still alive. Thorns there. That's kind of a must-do or must-have if you want. Oh, submerge, yeah, that's a very nice skill. I think most undead actually have that. Because they obviously don't have to come to the surface every now and then. You know, not needing to breathe anymore. Okay, let's soften this guy up a bit. Not too much, mind you, not too much. I should have attacked first. It's it's an idea I still struggle with sometimes. Just attacking them when I have the leader nearby. Okay, do I need another cap or do I want a hero? I think I want another... I'll go with the hero. I tend to do that. Okay, now you... Could slow them down, but I think I want to go for the damage here. Not that it was too much of it. Okay, so we could actually have gone here and used this as kind of a temporary base. I could actually try that now. If I moved... How many of those can reach me? None. This guy could do 18 damage. I think that's a bit too risky to stay, so we'll move up here. Okay. Would be nice if the alligator would actually target the undead as well. What do those things eat? Okay, I wish they had actually given us the opportunity to recruit these shamans longer than that, but I suppose it's fair enough if we can't. Okay, now that would be a kill as well. Yeah. I mean, as much as I hate Fog of War, it also adds a lot of tension to the game. And a lot of suspense, because you really don't know where the enemy is, and there might be an alligator behind every turn. I totally forgot that that's a thing here. Why didn't I remember that thing? Okay, move you there. And the hero over there. Not that he needs to be right there right now. Okay, those will not be able to reach us. That's just a village. I thought there was a unit here, but it's only a village. It's a shame we don't even see around our own villages. I think that's something most strategy games allow you to do. If you have a village or a resource thing captured somewhere, you will usually be able to see around or what's happening around that. Okay, kill this. Yeah, we'll take the 30%. Which is still not exactly generous, but it's better than nothing. Okay, I don't think the commander is going to... No, not the commander, but the hero... Not the captain is going to move very far from that. I think I want to arrange that thing. Oh. Welcome, science of the night, to the land of eternal twilight. Come, come, the master awaits. Can you hear him call? He bids you join us in death. A lovely offer, but I think I'll decline. Okay, I think that's the regular level 3 thing. Yeah, no one's... Actually, no, it might not. Although, yeah, I think that's the regular creature there. We kinda want to kill that. And I think that's actually... I mean, it still sucks that we have to fight that, but it's a lot more manageable than what I was expecting. I was pretty sure I would meet a Lich here, and as I've mentioned, I was not very thrilled with that idea. Because Liches, quite frankly, suck to fight. Okay, we had to get rid of that ghost because otherwise this guy could have used his backstab ability. And that's not a good thing to see. I mean, he does I think he also gets the skirmisher skill during the night, which is this Night Stalk here. Oh no, it becomes invisible during the night. It's a very powerful skill, mind you. If used right, the invisibility is amazing. If we can lure him out, we actually have a reasonable chance at defeating this guy. And if we could hit any of those attacks. Thank you. Okay. There are quite a few... There's a skeleton right next to it. I don't like that. But I think we actually have a good chance of defeating him. If we play our cards right here. I'm quite sure I'm messing this up. Actually, that might be a horrible idea. That might be a horrible idea. I might have just doomed this entire scenario. Okay, you begin to move down here. We want to move towards the obelisk. Slowly but steadily. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Should give us another captain, almost. Can't reach any of those, so we'll just move you to there. And put this guy right next to it. That's okay. Yeah. One thing I hate about those missions is that you move so slow, because you constantly have to stop and... you don't have to stop, but you're constantly kind of encouraged to stop and fight things. That's dangerous, that's dangerous. Luckily, the leader of him does not seem to be too inclined to move out. Ooh, that was lucky. I was afraid they would actually move in and hit this hero unit here, which would of course have ended the scenario for us. Kill it. Great. Now you retreat back there. Need to create a spot for him there. this guy as well. Although not very hard. And I just noticed we only have 6 more turns to get to that obelisk. So we might be good to get cracking, right? Okay, now this. Yeah, that's a lot of them. So glad that failed spectacularly. Actually, we could recruit some more units here. Can I afford that one turn? I think I can. Get me another scout. I think we've lost more fighters than archers, so we want one more of those. And then we'll be right back on our way. As far as possible. Okay, this one has to stay there. Could you not die? You failed at not dying. Okay, so I think I do enjoy the idea of the RPG elements where your heroes gain new skills as they level up, but I would actually like it a bit more if they were actually getting new sprites as well. Just loading, you can actually see the change in experience when you see that they leveled up and have become more awesome. Whack it with your staff. Hit him. Ah. Okay. Actually, one more. Get me another. Or did we just lose? A fighter or an archer? I think it was an archer, so. No, it was probably a fighter. So let's get another fighter. And we'll have to move on. Might actually be too late to get there now. I hope not, though. I would hope not. I would also have hoped that we get this skeleton or this archer here. Because now I kind of have to do something else, and I don't like that in the slightest. Has to stay. We definitely take a hit there. Just do it already. I hate the RNG. Keep those under bay. This one should probably be an elvish captain as well. Where's that stupid obelisk? I thought it was more down here, but it's okay. It's difficult. Let's actually see for a moment. Where's my here? You would need 8 turns. Are you kidding me? Okay, there's no point in trying that now. I think I'll call it a day for now. Next time I will continue streaming this, I don't know when. But we'll start off, I think, a few turns earlier. So we'll actually, I don't know, we'll still have enough time to get here. I might do a bit off camera, I don't know. So we'll just don't have to start the entire mission over, but we don't lose out too much, and you don't have to watch me do this entire mission again. However, I have to say I like this campaign. The story is quite okay so far. I'm kind of excited where it goes next. Although again, I absolutely hate the idea of fighting undead very early on when you don't have ways to deal with them yet. Although I think it's okay of them to actually pick a Knight Gaunt here to fight as a boss, rather than the Lich I was expecting. Although I think I made a mistake here because I thought this was their base, so this was where they recruited. And I could have just gone straight for that as opposed to going all the way around here. So I don't know how far I'd have to go back to sort that out. I will probably try to start over off camera, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. But it will happen somewhere during this week, so I will not stream again, or not stream Wesnoth again tomorrow. I don't know if I will stream tomorrow. If you want to, I might be convinced. If you don't, then I won't. And yeah, thanks for watching. I had 2 viewers this time. I don't know how many of you know me, or how many of you just joined in because you saw Better for Wesnoth was online, or yeah, that. I'm also still getting used to the entire idea of streaming and of interacting with live audiences as opposed to doing the pre-recorded Let's Plays, which is also an interesting idea, but I gotta say I like the streaming. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful night and a wonderful Sunday tomorrow. I think I will spend most of the day inside because there is a storm warning for Germany. Got the name of the storm, but it is supposed to be quite bad. Not too bad, like not hurricane levels, but it's gonna be annoying. I was actually glad that it should be out there right now, so I was glad that the internet did not seem to be affected too much or at all. I mean, last time I actually had a short internet outage. For some unknown reason. It came back after a while, but I think it did cut the stream. I don't know where though. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're watching this after the stream, do feel free to leave a comment. I do read them all. I do reply to most of them if they bear a reply. Like if they only, and I usually reply. Just let's keep it there. I usually reply. So yeah. Good night, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'll see you all next time. Bye.